Pricing a property isn't just about numbers, it's about trust. Sellers want to know your strategy is based on deep market knowledge, accurate data, and the skills to close quickly and profitably. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to price a property in RPR using three tools designed to support your expertise. The RVM, which stands for Realtor Valuation Model, is a starting point based on real market data. The Refined Value tool helps you adjust for home improvements, market conditions, and more. The CMA to create a full pricing strategy with comps you control. Let's start with the RVM. From RPR's homepage, begin by searching for your subject property. You'll arrive on the property details page. One of the first numbers you'll see is the RVM. It's created by combining several different automated valuation tools, each using its own unique formula. While it's not a final price, the RVM is a solid starting point for talking about pricing with your clients. It's more than just a basic estimate. It also factors in real listing and sales data to give a more accurate picture. The RVM is accompanied by a 5-star confidence score. A confidence score of 5 indicates that the different automated valuation models yield similar estimates for this property. Now let's move on to refined value and comp analysis, tools designed to further determine price. The Refine tool is located under Pricing Tools or on the Refine Value tab of any property. Use the tool to make adjustments to the property that help determine value. Start by reviewing the basic facts of the subject property. If one of the property characteristics needs to be corrected, enter the updated value in the appropriate field. Changes to living area, bedrooms, full baths, and year built will result in a valuation adjustment. Select Update Facts to make your updates. Next, you can account for home improvements. From the dropdown, choose the type of home improvement and then enter the month and year the upgrade was completed and the cost. Changes like upgrading a kitchen are calculated using the date of the improvement and pricing information from Hanley Wood that has been refactored by RPR at a local level. Select Add Improvement. Here you can subtract costs of needed improvements from the refined value of a home. It's useful when helping homeowners to consider the monetary effect necessary repairs will have on their property's value. Now use the sliders to adjust value based on the local market and conditions and how the subject property relates to the comparable properties in areas like home exterior, home interior, lot size, view, and privacy. And at the top of the refined value page, you can now see how these refinements change the estimated value. Next, let's look at creating a CMA with the RPR Comp Analysis tool. From a Subject Property Details page, select the CMA tab. You can also find this under the Pricing Tools section. The CMA is a step-by-step wizard that walks through the process of validating basic facts about a subject property, selecting comparable properties, adjusting those comparable properties to yield a price and price range for the home. The advanced CMA has the same functions but goes into more detail about the subject property and comps. Note if you create a basic CMA, you can copy your comps over to the advanced CMA to save additional work. We're going to walk through the basic CMA. To begin, press the blue Confirm Facts link on the CMA page. This is where you'll confirm the basic property characteristics for your subject property, such as living area and number of rooms. These characteristics will also be used in the search for comparable properties in the next step. The facts you change are highlighted in blue. Once you've made your changes, select Confirm Facts and close. A check mark and confirmation will appear when you've completed the first step. Next, choose Find Comps to begin searching for comparable properties. If you already have a specific property in mind, you can enter its street address under Add a Known Property. Otherwise, look towards the search criteria shown to the left of the map. This criteria auto-populates based upon the subject property's characteristics, but can easily be changed to meet your needs. Narrow your search based on sales time frame, property status, active listing, off-market, recently sold, distress status, beds and baths, or living area, and many other parameters to really fine-tune your search. To add geographic search restrictions, use the search tools directly above the map, such as use a custom area or use a geography. After choosing search, the result will be displayed below the map. Comps returned in this search that were also used in the RVM calculation are flagged with a blue star, but are not weighted differently than any other comparable property. Now check each of the properties you want to include in your analysis. As you select, each comparable property will be added to the list of selected comps in the sidebar. Once you're satisfied with your comp selection, choose Update Valuation and close. The average price of your comps will appear in step 2, with the ability to edit if you want to make any changes to your comp selection. Next, we'll adjust the comps as they relate to the subject property. Here, the comps you selected are presented in a grid. Specify which order you'd like them to appear in your reports. Choose from the drop-down to change the order. These sliders allow you to rate each comp relative to the subject property. Decide whether the property is worse, the same, or better than your subject property. Your changes are previewed on this page so you can see their effect before you complete them. Select Update Valuation and close once you're done with your adjustments. Your adjustments will now show on step 3 with the ability to edit this result if you choose. The final step before generating your CMA is to review the results of your analysis. If needed, you can override the supplied valuation. To do that, simply enter your own value or round the suggested price up or down. Also choose to keep the value range or edit remove altogether. If you bypass this step, the comp analysis result from step 3 will appear in your report. This result will also appear on the Summary tab of the Property Details page. If you complete step 4, the new value and range will appear in those locations. Now you're ready to generate your report. Select Create Report. You can choose to use the buyer, seller, or CMA template here to craft your report. Note that only the CMA template has the ability to add your comp property summary, adjustments, and details to your report. We'll choose CMA template, title your report, and select Continue. You are now in the Reports editor. Use the sidebar to navigate between your report customization options, your cover page, adding any custom pages, etc. For a full overview of all the ways you can customize your report, check out our Next Gen Reports tutorial. For this video, I'm just going to point out the sections of the report that are specific to your CMA template. Select CMA. If you created both a CMA and an advanced CMA, you can choose which to display in your report here. You can also go directly back to the CMA builder for the property by selecting Edit CMA. The CMA template has the option to include a full comp property summary, your comp property adjustments, and the property details of each individual comp. Select or unselect what you want shown in your report. The CMA template also has the ability to add a market price comparison where you can choose to show list price versus estimated price and/or sold price versus estimated price in graph form. Use the dropdown to adjust your time period. Take your time previewing your report and selecting or unselecting the sections that best fit for your client. Drag and drop sections to be in the order you prefer, or follow prompts like select photos for further edits. Always check your cover page to make sure your contact information is correct. You can add a personalized message if you'd like, then select Save. Save as a draft allows you to simply save and come back later. Save as template allows you to keep all your preset selections to use for future reports. Select Share to share your report with a client. Copy Dynamic Link copies a link of the report that will update every 48 hours when accessed, including comps updates as they change status. Email will let you email that same dynamic link, and Share to Social gives you direct links to share your report to your social media accounts. Choose Download to download a static PDF version of the report. This will give you a snapshot of the comps as they appear today and likely ideal for your listing presentation. Now you have your perfectly priced report ready to send to your client. Don't forget to follow RPR on our social networks and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's one of the best ways to get RPR product and release updates, as well as helpful tips and tricks.